Hi, this is the first lesson. We're going to learn a little bit about guitar basics. This of course is a guitar. This particular type of guitar is an acoustic. This is called an F hole. It's a hollow body acoustic, 6 strings of course, and it's an arch top. And that's one of the kinds of guitars. By the way, this guitar is called a Harmony Monterey 1962 guitar, which you could have purchased back in 1962 for about $29, but today it might be worth about $300. And this guitar, which we're going to use, cost about $15 back in 1973, but today, with inflation, it's probably worth $16 or $17. This is also a hollow body acoustic guitar with 6 strings, and it's a flat top. It does not have an arch to the top, and it has the round hole as opposed to the F holes. And this guitar has 6 strings on it, and I have only 5 fingers, so there's no possible way I can play all the strings at once. You would think they would have caught something like that before it got out of the factory. But what we're going to do, in addition to talking about the nomenclature of the guitar, I'll tell you more about the guitar. It will be very exciting. In addition to the nomenclature of the guitar, I'll tell you a little bit about these chord charts that you'll see in any music book. Most music books anyway, music books written for guitar usually have chord charts. I'll explain what those are. I'll show you a few chords on the guitar, and we'll talk a little bit about the tuning of the guitar. That's a chord. That's an E chord, which is represented by this particular chart, which I'll explain later on. Also, everything that I'm showing you on guitar in this lesson, you can also see at my website, which is free, and that's myhollywoodstar.com. And just take the link, when you get to myhollywoodstar.com, take the link that says either guitar or guitar lessons or guitar chords, or if it just has the word guitar, try it out. When you first, if you're just starting out, you never had a guitar before, you never tried anything before, the hardest thing you're going to do is tuning the guitar. And tuning, the best way to tune a guitar is to get a friend who knows how to tune a guitar, to tune your guitar for a while until you learn how to do it. If you don't have a friend, then what you do is you get a guitar tuner. A guitar tuner is an electronic device, uses a battery, and you play each string on your guitar individually into the tuner, either into the microphone on the tuner, or if you have an electric guitar, you plug it into the tuner, and the tuner has a little needle that tells you, it's in tune. No, it's not in tune. So electronic guitar tuner is one way to tune it. You can also get a pitch pipe where you blow into the pipe like a harmonica, and it has the 6 individual notes for each string. And the other way to tune a guitar is to get a keyboard, electronic keyboard, like the MIDI keyboards that they sell. And I recommend a 5-octave keyboard because the low notes on the 5-octave keyboard are low enough to tune the guitar. So, and if you can afford an 88 key keyboard, that's fine also. You can tune a guitar to that. But what you'll want to do eventually is make chords, and then you sing over the chord. And you'll find that most people who become real famous as guitar players, they're really not that accomplished. They know basic chords and they sing over it. So you can fool people into thinking you're really quite good when all you know are some basics. And it should take you about probably 2 months, if you're real fast, to get to the point where you can change chords. You'll make the chord and your fingers will change from one chord to another chord fast enough that it's acceptable. For this particular video for the lesson, I am going to use non-published songs, which means public domain or something that I wrote. And the reason for that being I don't want to pay the royalties for the publishers. So I'm a cheapskate, and since it's free anyway, you won't care. This song is called Down in the Valley. I'll just play a little bit of it. This is a 2-chord song. If you're playing a 2-chord song and you're you're singing over it and one chord doesn't sound right, then you know it's time to go to the other one. So let's just do a little bit of Down the Valley. Just start a rhythm. Down in the valley's so low. That's a B chord now. We changed from the E chord to the B chord. Hang your head over here, below. Now we're back to the E chord. Now suppose I was playing this and I didn't know, where do I change? Eventually you get to where you can hear it. But if you don't know, if you start off with a real simple song like Down in the Valley, I know you might want to do rap, you might want to do hard rock, you might want to do classical, you might want to do pop tunes, show tunes, whatever. Start with something simple and learn the chords. Every single song that's ever been written can be played with chords. So you learn the basic chords. Then you learn what to do with them. So suppose I'm singing Down in the Valley in the key of E, the E chord, and I sing to where I'm supposed to change it to the B chord. But suppose I don't hear it and I don't change right there. Here's what happens. It'll sound like this. Down in the valley's so low. So we're off. So we had to change on the word low. We have to change to the B chord. And here's how it goes. Down in the valley's so low. Hang your head over. We're still in the B chord, and we're going to change back to the E at the end of this line. Hang your head over here. Now we'll take a little break, and we'll show you how to tune a guitar.